We are live. Hello. Good evening. It's your girl again. How are you all doing? I greet you all according to your time zone. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Helen, originally from Cameroon, now living in the Netherlands with my family. I am a mom, a wife, and a proud online business owner. Yes. So, what is the one thing you would like to change in your life this year? Or generally in your life? Today I was not motivated to come live, but one of my followers called and asked me, Helen, what happened? Why are you not live? I didn't see you yesterday, and today you're not live. Then I was like, oh my God. Okay, then I choose consistency over perfection, you know. So I said, okay, motivation may fade, but when you're consistent, that's how you build momentum. So, like I was saying, what is the one thing you would like to change in your life? Drop that in the comment section. Let's see how we can use our setback as feedbacks. You know, if you do something, you try something and it didn't work, you are one step further than the person who didn't take action. Because the next time you try again, you're going to be trying from the place of experience. Yes. It's not just going to be you, like by this, like let's say this by the same time next year, if I'm going to talk to you on the same topic we already discussed, I'm going to be discussing now from experience, which means then it's going to be maybe more detailed, more comprehensive, and all of that. Yes, a lot of people, all of us are struggling with something. You might be struggling with A, another person is struggling with B, but at the end of the day, we all are struggling with something. So please do not compare your life to others. Do not compare your finances, your children, your growth, your personal development, your health, your marriage, your social, economic, whatever aspect of your life. Do not compare this with others because we all are struggling with something. We might not have the same situation. We might not be in the same situation. We might not have the same struggles. But the end point is we all are struggling with something one way or the other. So we have to learn to be grateful, to be thankful for what you have, and take little steps, take actions so you can get more. Like what you should be focused, your focus should be on becoming a better version of yourself, becoming a better person tomorrow or today than the person you were yesterday. Yes, there is the where the shift starts coming in, the mindset shift, the result and everything starts coming in. So a lot of us are already in the living in the moments, our lowest moments, or should I say, uh, the worst case scenarios of our lives. Yes, but we tend to ignore that, or maybe we don't even know we are already living in the worst case scenarios of our lives. For example, you are still going to that workplace, to that toxic work environment where you know clearly that they don't like you, but you have to still go because you don't have a choice. Okay? You is going to that workplace, that job you no longer like. But because the paycheck pays the bills, you have to keep going to that job. You is going to sit at tables discussing on when to go for vacation, if you will be granted permission to go for vacation, or how long can you be gone. It's draining you. Yes. Probably you don't want to be there, but you really don't have a choice. So today I'm talking to you. If you are feeling stuck, if you want to shift in your life, or maybe you want to set a new path, or maybe you're just starting, you were looking for what to do, I would like to tell you, whatever you do, it is very important for you to have a plan B. Yes, build something on the site on your name, which is your own. Whatever that is, whatever it can be, whatever it is. I don't know what you have in your mind. I don't know the kind of ideas you have, but I think it is good to build something on the sides of your regular job of your own. Why? Because the company needs make change. Usually they are unexpected layoff. Like you didn't expect you will be laid off. Maybe your contract is coming to an end, or maybe you're just thinking, okay, it would be renewed, or out of nowhere something happens and you are made redundant. Now, what are you going to do? In the course of looking for maybe a new job, do you even have a savings? Is your salary good enough to back you up those days when the rain is actually raining? So, whatever you do in life, I will encourage you to build something on the side, something on the side that can supplement your income, something of your own, in your own name. Whatever ideas you have, like we said, 2026 is going to be our year. Yes, 2026 is going to be our year, not because it is a new year. It's going to be our year, depending on the decisions we are going to make and the steps we are going to take, the strategies we're going to put uh, in place in order to achieve those goals we set. Now, let me ask you, 1 month off, only 11 months are left. So, day after day, that is how the year will come to an end. The question I'm asking you now is 2026 still gonna be your year? Where you're sitting from where you're sitting now, is 2026 still gonna be your year? If yes, what are the strategies you are putting in place to make 2026 your year? 2026 is not going to be your year simply because you desired it to be so. 2026 is going to be your year because you set up a goal, an action plan, and a strategy to achieve this goal. So, by your wishes, by your word of mouth, by everything that you desire, it's not going to make 2026 your year. Month one is down, 11 months left. It's 2026 still your year. Are you feeling stuck? What is keeping you on the fence? You gatekeeping. Come inside. Let's have a beautiful chat. Let's share your ideas. Let's bring them to life. Let's help you explore the online space. It's an area of digital monetization. But then I'm going to be teaching you the blueprint of something that is already existing. The mentorship, the coaching, the product package, the training, everything is made ready and available for you. So if you're still feeling stuck, plug in. Imagine you working just a few focus hours a week, being present for your loved ones, and still in substantial income. Yes, that is possible. And the online space, it is possible. The digital world has made this possible. Do not be left out. My business model is a gold mine. It is not a get rich quick scheme, but it is built to scale. So if you are interested, if you are looking for something to do, you have it in your mind, you're looking for something to do, but you don't know where to start, come inside. Let's put our heads together. let's strategize on how to get you started. You know, like I was saying, a lot of us are already living in the worst case, our worst case scenario, but we are not even aware of it. That's, you know, now, what is worse? The fact that we are still even alive is something to be grateful. So that gives us the opportunity to start something new, to build something, or to try other things, you know. But then if your greatest fear, your main worry is that this is not gonna work. What if it fails? Okay, let's just assume it fails. Why will it fail in the first place? If it has worked for A, B, C, D, then it's gonna work for E, F, G, and H. And you are not an exception. You are not an exception because you're going to be plugging in. You're going to be blocking in into the same systems that ABC has used. It's a proven system that runs on automation. That makes your life easy. Your workflow has been streamlined. The time you spend on the work has been cut off. That's why you only spend a few focus hours a day. While you are busy bringing your kids to maybe football lessons, to swimming lessons, to tennis lessons, or maybe you're just walking around in the park or bringing them to a playground, making delicious fresh meals for them daily, your business is still running in the background. It's amazing. You don't have to get glued to your business or be fixed on have some fixed schedules. And the best part of it, your office everywhere. You carry your business along with you. You go with your business. You go with the flow. You go as you learn the systems. You don't need any experience. We are here to help you. So what is still keeping you at the gates? And most importantly, like I said, what is the one thing you would like to change in your life this year and forever? Drop that in the comment section or send me a DM. You can see my website on the screen. You can also register with your name and your email by clicking on the link or by just put this on Google. And I will send you more information to clarify your doubts so you can make informed decision. Or maybe you're just curious, you want to check out what we're doing. That is awesome. That is amazing. Yes. So I just said, let me pop up here and remind you that only 1 month is gone. 2026 can still be your year. But that is not going to happen if you don't take any action. That is not going to happen if it's just your desires. Okay? You have to make this happen. If you want a change, you have to make the move. If you want a change, you have to take the action because nobody is going to come from anywhere to help you. Yes. And I will say that again. Nobody is going to come to help you. Every step or decision you take today, or every shift, or every change that's going to happen in your life starts with you. So, what is holding you? What is holding you? I am interested to know. I want to know. I want us to have a real talk. Let's have a conversation about this. Often at times we see ourselves like, oh no, I am not good for anything. I am my own is finished. I am this is what I am. I am useless. No, let me tell you, you are not useless. You are good for everything and you deserve everything. The only problem you have is you and your mindset. You and your mindset are your greatest limitation. Come out of your comfort zone because they don't lead to growth. Yeah. You may think you're living your life. You may think you're comfortable. You may think all of the things that you want to think, but your comfort zone doesn't lead to growth. If you want to expand, if you want to stretch, if you want to become what you think you are in your heads, you have to get out of your comfort zone. That way, it stretches you. You learn new skills and you monetize them. Yes. So, uh, okay, let's assume you're comfortable. You have your job. You have whatever it is that is making you comfortable. Is the income from that job good enough to sustain you in those days when you become incapacitated, or in those days when you no longer have the manpower to do what you're doing today? In those days when you will no longer be able to get up, run after the train, the bus, or whatever. In those days, we don't pray for anybody to be sick, but on your sick bed or from your sick bed, is that source of income, that source of livelihood of yours good enough to sustain you and your family? If your answer is no, then my brother, my sister, you have to wake up. Let that be a wake up call for you. Because what is the essence of wasting your youthful age, and you don't have anything to show for when you are actually in need? I am waiting for your comments. On the comment section, I want to see what is the one thing that you would like to change in your life. It may be this year. It may be you're looking at it, it's a project you're working on. Maybe it's from 5 years, or maybe in 6 months' time. That is awesome. It's always good to have a plan and put up strategies to work on these plans. Because by mere desires of the heart, change and growth doesn't come from that. But by the little actions you take, by the plans you make, and by the strategies you put in place to achieve all of these goals. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I would like us to talk tomorrow on parenting as immigrants. Let's talk about parenting on this part of the world, where I come from. And yeah, we have two, let's just say it's, yeah. So tomorrow, let's talk about parenting. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate this. And I wish you all a lovely night and a beautiful weekend. Bye bye.